Hello, and welcome to this video in the series of videos of how you, as an advocate or someone in their office, can navigate through the platform for the 24/7 on courts. In this particular video, the module of making a submission or a filing, then requesting an extension for a filing mandated by the court, and adding responses or objections to a filing made by opposing parties will be covered. This will entail the following task. 1. How you can view and download any filings that have been made. 2. How you can upload a judge mandated filing. 3. How you can upload a voluntary filing. 4. How you can raise an extension request against a judge mandated filing. And lastly, how you can respond to or object to a filing that has been made by an opposing party. Let us begin with the first task, which is how you can view and download a particular filing. For this, the flow will begin as in several other modules on the home page of you as a user. Here, in the Your Cases section, open a case that has already been registered by the court. Here, I'm selecting this particular case. Click on the case and you will be navigated to the Overview page. Then, from there, navigate to the Submissions tab. In the Submissions tab, you will see all of the submissions in the particular case. Open a particular submission or filing, click on its name. You will be able to view it, and there will also be a download submission button which can be clicked to save it onto your device. With that, the first task has been completed. Now, in order to perform the second task of completing or providing a filing that has been mandated by the judge, we come back to the home screen. On the right side of the home screen, there will be the pending task panel. This pending task will contain pending tasks, including for making mandatory submission. These are those that have been mandated by the judge or the court. Click on the pending task to initiate the process of submission. You can view the order made by the judge for this submission and scroll down to see the button to submit document. Click on the Submit Document button. Then you can select the document type you would like to submit. In this case, I want to submit salary receipts and the document title. Add the relevant document. Then add the reason for which the submission is being made. Click on the Generate Application button to see the PDF of the same. You can then proceed with the signature. Note that as we have seen in previous videos for filing and bail, there will be two signature options of Aadhaar and uploading the signature. You can follow either of the two and then complete the process, and the submission will successfully be sent ahead. This is what the success screen will look like. You can either download the submission you have made from here or close this page, and you will be redirected to the Submissions tab. Then navigate back to your home screen. With that, the second task has also been completed. We then have the third task of a voluntary filing. Now, for the third task, which is in order to make a voluntary submission, let us see how that will flow. For this, once again, open a particular case. From your cases, once you have opened that case, you can click on the Make a Submission button to initiate a voluntary filing. Right now, you can make an application submission. From the drop-down, select the application type. Then, affix any documents that you would like to upload. Add the relevant attachment. and the reason for the application. Then click on Generate Application to view a preview of the application that you have submitted. You can then similarly proceed to add signature either via eSign or by uploading it and making the payment for this submission. Once the process is completed, you will again see the success screen and the CMP number, which you can copy and save for future reference. Close this, and with this we have also come to the end of the third task in this video, which was to make a voluntary filing. Now, the next is how you can raise an extension request. However, before that, one thing that is important to mention is that while you are making a voluntary filing, the only time when you can cancel it is when it is in the process of being raised. That is, in case you have completed both the e-signature and the payment, then that filing cannot be cancelled. Any cancellation must happen prior to these steps. Let's move on now to the next task of raising an extension request against a filing that has been mandated by the judge. Once again, this task can be initiated from your home screen on the All Pending Tasks. Here, see the task that you may have to make a mandatory submission. Click on this pending task. Scroll to view the order and then to submit an extension request. The application type for extension will be autofilled along with the reference order ID, the date on which the application is being filled, and the date on which the submission was originally due. Enter the date on which you would ideally like to make the submission. Also populate the reason for extension. Here it is unavailability of document. Then input the benefit of providing the extension. Once you have inputted the same, review the information put in by you and click on Generate Application to successfully make this submission. Preview the document, and once again, you will have to add your signature and make payment to complete the process. Once all of the formalities have been completed with regard to signing and payment, you will once again see the success screen, the CMP number, and then can close this page. With that, we come to the final task in this module, which is with respect to adding in a response to a submission that has been submitted by another party. For the task of thus making a response to a submission, navigate to the case in which you would like to make the response. Here I'm opening this particular case. Then navigate to the Submissions tab. In the Submissions tab, you will be able to see the submissions that have been raised by the opposing party and yourself. Pick the submission to which you would want to respond or object. Click on it and you will see a panel to type in your inputs. Once you have entered your inputs, you can either add them directly or you can also upload a document. Upload the document and this will be enabled for comparison. While uploading a document, you will once again have to complete the signature process and then the payment process to continue. Once this has been uploaded, you can also add additional comments. Note that while adding a document as an objection or response, no payment is needed. The step is restricted only to adding your signature, which can be done both via eSign as well as through uploading the signed document. You can submit this and then successfully add comment. With that, we have completed the module for submissions, extensions, and responses. Thus, we have covered the task in this video of responding to a submission, then also filing a voluntary submission, filing a submission mandated by the judge, viewing and downloading a filing, And also, lastly, making an extension request for a filing. Thank you.